Hey guys, so this lesson, it's solving literal equations with no numbers, meaning you're just going to see like all letters. So let's just jump right in. Okay, so here we have a literal equation, all these letters, and we're trying to solve for x, which is down here in the denominator. Don't panic. First, let's get rid of this negative d, or this minus d, however you want to look at it, and this r, right? Because we can't really do much with this fraction until it's on its side all by itself. So we can add d to both sides. And if you're feeling panicked, don't. This is more of one of those aspire to do questions. So on this side, we have g plus d. Equal sign comes down. These have canceled out. And we have negative r plus c over x. Then we just want to add the r to both sides. So over here you have g plus d plus r, right? G plus d plus r. Equal sign comes down. These have canceled out. C over x. Now, I think the best way, anytime you have like a fraction, nobody really likes fractions, let's get rid of them. Multiply everything by the denominator. This side and this entire side. So now these have canceled out. And we have isolated c over here, which is weird, right? Like Miss Carr, we're trying to get the x, but bear with me for a minute. Like now everything is out of that fraction. And then over here we have x times g plus d plus r. And the x is what we want to get alone. And x is being multiplied by this whole thing. Normally, if you were solving like a regular equation with numbers, we would have added those numbers together and we would just be dealing with like a 7 or a 12 or something, but we can't. What we can do is take this entire thing and divide it off. So g plus d plus r is being divided off on both sides. So now these have canceled, and we are left with x equals c over g plus d plus r. And that would be your final answer. And again, this is more of an aspire to do, so if your stomach hurts, don't panic. Okay, so the next example, we have u equals k plus a plus v plus w, and we are trying to isolate a. So some of you right away already know what to do. You can do everything in one step. Awesome. But let's take it slow for everyone else who might be a little struggling. Let's get rid of this k. It's a positive k, and we're going to just subtract it off. So over here on the left, I have u minus k, which equals, cancel, cancel. We have a plus v plus w. Now remember, we're trying to solve for a, so we'll just leave it there. We'll subtract v from both sides. So now we have u minus k minus v equals, a comes down. These have canceled. Okay, we're really close to having a by itself. All we have to do now, subtract w, and we are left with u minus k minus v minus w equals a. All right? So this would be your final answer. And I know how many of you guys are thinking like, oh my God, what's the point? Like math is not even numbers anymore. What's happening? This is how people build weather models and things like that. They do all this stuff so they can just plug in the information when they get it and know what's going on. All right, hopefully you got it. If not, just like rewind, pause, email me, come to office hours. Awesome.